filming type shit. But if they was to get it, they wouldn't even know what to do with it. Skill-wise, nobody on TV that's fighting right now have more skills than me. Nobody.
A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome hardband, the Maybach.
Gervonta Davis responded to Floyd Mayweather after videos of Floyd training with Shakur Stevenson started getting a lot of attention online. Tank also said that Shakur still cannot beat him, making the rivalry even more intense. This has added more excitement to a possible future super fight between them.
3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight. Who you would put where?
Well, the two guys, well, the biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 would probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. But the most skillful fighter at 135 would be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
And what is it about him? Because I know he have a lot of good attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills. Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, I mean, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. And Shakur is trying to do the same thing.
Gervonta Davis admitted that he felt Floyd Mayweather had been taking subtle shots at him for a long time. That is why he finally decided to speak out publicly. Tank said the tension between them did not appear out of nowhere and claimed that Floyd had been targeting him behind the scenes. He even suggested that Floyd might feel threatened by his success because Tank became a superstar at a very young age and believes he could surpass some of Floyd's achievements.
He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
it. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger.
The situation became even more heated when Floyd started openly supporting and training Shakur Stevenson. Tank likely sees it as something personal because Floyd was once his mentor. Many fans believe Shakur could become a future opponent for Tank, so watching Floyd help him improve has only added more drama and attention to the rivalry.
Get it, Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread. Yeah, listen to him.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't ready.
Floyd Mayweather has always respected Gervonta Davis and considers him one of the hardest punchers in boxing. However, Floyd has also said that Shakur Stevenson is the more complete and skilled boxer. That is why he has been helping Shakur improve his defense, timing, and discipline. Seeing Floyd work closely with a possible future rival has made Tank even more motivated and frustrated.
Or I'm gonna come to the gym, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna spar at 4 o'clock. I really didn't think he was gonna pull up, but he pulled up. It means everything, his advice and listening to him in the ring. He calling out little I'm trying to make sure I do what he says, so a hell of a blessing to have Bud, Floyd, all these guys backing me.
Gervonta Davis also spoke about problems he had with Floyd earlier in his career. He pointed to his fight against Jose Pedraza and said he was young, inactive, and struggling financially at the time. Tank felt pressured to take a dangerous fight because he believed he had no other option.
Make me lose what he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza. Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like 10,000 a fight. You know, so when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. Like sitting on the show. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game. Letting them know what's going on. Like, see, this was happening. Like, you feel me? I'm letting these guys know. So when it be like, people saying they want to fight me, it's
like, how could you, nigga? I was the one that was giving you game when I was going through it.
Yeah,
when I was at the lowest part of my career, I was telling y'all niggas how so you wouldn't have to get here. And now it's like
according to Tank, experiences like that made him feel that Floyd wanted him to fail rather than fully support his career. Whether that is true or not depends on personal opinion. Tank believes those moments showed a lack of support, while others see them as part of the tough challenges fighters face on the road to success.
Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure.
Why after so much time? After like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight, like why would he try to diminish your career?
They were saying I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchat.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd.
Now that Floyd is openly training and supporting Shakur Stevenson, many fans think Tank sees it as another sign that Floyd is backing someone who could eventually beat him. This has created even more tension between them and sparked debate among boxing fans about where Floyd's loyalty really lies.
He scheduled a fight, I think, doing like your fight or something. I don't think they did it, but
stuff like that.
Promoting.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, you know?
Yeah.
But just little stuff that people wouldn't like catch unless like you see how like you caught a lot of people wouldn't catch that. Like he scheduled a fight when I'm fighting, and I was signed to him. They wind up catching it. People that's over top of me. I mean, like I was signed to him, and Floyd signed to him. So a person that he said, okay, cool. I see what's going on. That's when he started.
Tank went deeper into why his relationship with Floyd Mayweather fell apart. He suggested that the issues were not only about boxing decisions. From his point of view, there were personal problems, trust issues, and moments when he felt betrayed by someone he once looked up to. Because of that history, Floyd training Shakur feels even more personal and emotional for Tank.
Can mess with me, like nobody. Like, I feel like my skills is way better than like Floyd. Like if I'm on my game, thinking like me, like you know, having that, I go straight to the point. Like I was mad as I was like, why I supposed to be at.
Like conflicting in a way is like, bro. Cause I think I seen you talk about this about Shakur, like niggas be acting like you're your friends, but then they want to call you out. It's like, does that ever get confusing?
That made me like pull away from it. And then that show you like what type of person niggas is in the sport. Like they really trying to like, it's not really like, they don't want the spotlight. They want like.
It's like, how could you, nigga? I was the one that was giving you game when I was going through it.
Yeah.
When I was at the lowest part of my career, I was telling y'all niggas how so you wouldn't have to get here. And now it's like betrayal almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why after so much time? After like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight, like why would he try to diminish your career?
I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up mine. But it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was a downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all.
No, it was
relationship,
a downfall.
not career.
Yeah, it wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like
he scheduled a fight, I think, doing like your fight or something. I don't think they did it, but
stuff like that.
Now even Terrence Crawford has entered the conversation, and surprisingly, he did not sound very supportive of Gervonta Davis at all. Crawford made it clear that there is genuine tension between him and Tank on a personal level. Beyond that, he also explained that from a pure boxing perspective, he believes Shakur Stevenson's defensive style could create serious problems for Davis inside the ring. Crawford suggested that Shakur's disciplined movement and ability to avoid damage could make him a very difficult opponent and potentially force Tank into a fight that does not play to his usual strengths.
Instead of somebody saying, hey, Shakur, is he going to be next? Do you think Shakur and Keyshawn should fight for the right to fight you?
Did it what?
Do you think Shakur and Keyshawn should fight for the right to fight you?
I mean, they should. They ain't under the same. They ain't under the same coaches or none of that. They keep screaming his brother out. Get out of here, man. They do need to fight. It's gonna be great for me. I got 2 head coaches in the corner, so it's gonna be fire to me. I'm probably the only one that can do that or ever done it in the sport. Like bring 2 head coaches together. You know what I mean? So it worked out in my favor, man. You know what I mean? I'm still a student to the game, so having them 2 in my corner is like great.
According to Crawford, Tank's usual knockout style may not be as effective against someone as disciplined and technically skilled as Shakur Stevenson. He believes Shakur's defensive ability, ring awareness, and overall boxing intelligence could make it much harder for Davis to impose his power the way he often does against other opponents. That opinion adds another respected voice from the boxing world to the group of people who question whether Gervonta can truly overpower Stevenson as easily as many fans expect if the two eventually meet in the ring.
To come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. If Tank get to pick his opponent, he would do it. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens, or is it like?
I just really don't like that, dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like I really don't like him. I don't like.
Just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's, using what he got to.
Shakur Stevenson also responded to the constant questions about a future fight with Gervonta Davis, and there was still noticeable frustration in the way he spoke about Tank during the discussion. Even though he tried not to focus too much on the ongoing drama, Shakur made it clear that he has complete confidence in his abilities and would have no problem stepping into the ring with anyone if the opportunity became reality. At the same time, he pushed back against the idea that his career depends on Tank, which adds another layer to their rivalry. While analysts such as Max Kellerman believe Davis could overwhelm Shakur with pressure and power, Stevenson continues to carry himself like a fighter who fully believes he can handle that challenge when the moment finally arrives.
Just because our differences, I'm telling you as a fighter, I will pick Shakur because I don't believe Tank will be able to land those big shots on Shakur like he does everybody else.
Right.
Shakur defense is just too tight. In my eyes, Tank is always losing until he's not.
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
If you watch those fights.
Well, at least in the early rounds. Middle rounds, he start coming up, but I see what you're saying. Them early rounds, yeah.
Let Keyshawn start hitting them like everybody.
Tim Bradley also shared a very detailed opinion on the ongoing debate between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Unlike many analysts, he appeared to favor Stevenson's chances in the matchup. Although Bradley openly recognized how dangerous, powerful, and explosive Davis can be, he repeatedly returned to the belief that Shakur's defense, ring intelligence, and calm approach could create a type of fight that Tank has rarely experienced at lightweight. Bradley suggested that those qualities might force Davis to deal with challenges and adjustments that are very different from what he is normally accustomed to facing inside the ring.
Talking about him? Yeah. Because, the way that he move is goofy to me. It's some weird shit. So, I really don't like speaking on him, but, if same thing that
fighting perspective.
Same thing that I said with T.O. If anybody got issues with me or feel some type of way about me, you could come see me on fight night. and resolve every issue that you got.
Yeah.
I stand by that with anybody.
I just want to see. I want to know. I'm just asking, realistically, will we ever see y'all two in the ring? However way it get there, will we ever see that match?
I would love it.
Tank got to stand on straight and narrow too, man.
I would love it.
My son gotta, you know what I mean? He gotta get on path.
I would love it, but at the end of the day, once again, if somebody says they never gonna fight me,
then you can't rely. Yeah, you gotta move on.
I don't need you, bro.
You gotta move on.
Simple.
Bard, forget about all the bullshit that he's dealing with. Boxing, will we ever see that? That's where I was coming from.
Nah, I got you, but like I said, if any fighter have an issue with me, because I feel like Tio was jealous of me. I told him this several times. Any fighter have any issue with me,
let's do it.
Sign the contract, turn the lights on bright, let millions come around the seats to see what's happening.
But Tank's the guy, man. Tank's the guy I want to see Shakur fight next. However, I already know what it's gonna be. You know, Shakur definitely knows that he's gonna have to take short money if that was gonna happen. They're gonna use that against him. I get it. They're gonna say, well, look, you don't sell out no arenas, you don't bring anything to the table, so why? They're gonna say you're gonna run all night, you're gonna this. So you know, they're gonna say everything they possibly can for the fight not to happen. But I think the fight should happen. I still want to see, you know, who's gonna win, who can win that battle. I think the defense wins championships. I could be wrong. Tank is an animal. He can fight, but he has yet to be in the ring with a guy that's as smart as Shakur and a guy that's on this level, IQ level. So, but the punching power of Tank.
At the same time,
trying to make for Shakur Stevenson, for me, I think that he's blessed us with, you know, 3 or 4 great performances where he stood and he exchanged with guys and he was confident and he was there and he put on some great performances. So I'm not holding him to this performance. You know what I mean? Like, I know everybody will say, oh, this and that. Everybody can say what you want to say. You know, I know everybody was probably looking for me to bash him and so on and so forth. I've already done that. Shakur's not happy with his performance. So understand that. He's been there before. He's been here before. And trust me, this young man, he will bounce back. So Shakur ain't nothing, you know, and they might jump on somebody else, but not this guy right here. I'm a Shakur Stevenson fan. You know, I think he has the goods, and I think he's going to be pound for pound #1.
He still dominates 135.
Oh yeah, I still got Shakur. Because defense, man, you can't hit him. You can't hit him, bro. Like, Tank got the bomb, but if Tank can't land that bomb or figure out a way to land that bomb, then how is he gonna beat him?
Deadly, and then he understands how to throw it. So yeah, that's where he is. Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is a very good fighter, but he got to learn, and I will hope he will pay attention to this because it's gonna mean a lot for him. His feet are good, but sometimes they take him too far out of range to be able to come back and counter. The last guy he fought, the guy was a good puncher, so when he was jumping back, diminished you a little bit as far as that race goes. Yeah. Because the leader of the race right now is Tank Davis. Yeah. And Tank stopped right. So.
In fact, he repeatedly emphasized how dangerous Tank's power remains, which is one of the main reasons he finds the matchup so fascinating. At the same time, Bradley sounded like someone who believes that if Shakur can avoid the fight-changing punches and maintain control of the pace and momentum, he may have the skills necessary to outbox Gervonta Davis over the course of a full fight. While Bradley clearly respects Tank's ability to end a contest with a single shot, he also feels that Stevenson's defense discipline and ring awareness could give him a realistic path to victory if he executes the right game plan from start to finish.